Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Today, as you can see, we're playing in my journey planner, and too far. This is how the last week turned out. We are going to, it's actually Sunday night. I meant to film this last night and I didn't. So we are going to be doing the following week, which is the 26th through the 1st. I think I am going to need my washi, or not my washi, my whiteout. I am going to be doing the 26th through to the, 1st for this week, and I am going to be using this kit. This is a Designing Liefde. She's no longer has her printable shop, but she does have a shop where you can go and buy the items from her and she will print them and send them to you. But this is what I will be using for this week. So let me zoom you in, because I like to have a zoomed in scale. So I'm going to zoom you in. I'm going to lock you. Ooh, you're moving, sorry. Okay. And we are just going to go ahead and jump right in and get started. So, this week is kind of a different week. We don't have school on Monday because of the huge snowstorm we had come through. So I am just going to be planning for the rest of the week. I think I want to use these days of the week. I think, hang on. No, they might be too big. Ooh. No. I'm going to do that. That's okay. Yeah, I think they're too big. So we will not be using these. That's okay. That is a-okay. I'm just going to put them back on here. Okay, that might not stay down, but it'll be okay. Okay, so those I will not be using, but everything else I will totally be using. So this kit is just gorgeous. I bought it last year and then never ended up using it last year. So I'm going to try and I am going to white out the calendar over here just because I want to put down a little piece here and the calendar is in my way. I don't use this calendar. I don't refer to this calendar. I mean, I can literally see the dates up here. And then I know what was before and what was after. So to me, that calendar is just a waste. I don't enjoy it. So I am going to use, that fox is kind of cute. And so is the deer. This one's too big, so I think I'm going to use the fox. I think the fox is a perfect size. Ooh, or the penguin. We're totally using the penguin. And I'm going to throw these trees in with it so it's not so like plain. But penguins are my favorite animal. I want to come back as a penguin one day just because I think they're so darn cute. Plus, who wouldn't want to come back as a penguin? Okay. You can see this black ink it's pretty harsh behind my penguin, and you can't really see the features of the penguin, so I'm just going to white that out a little bit more. It's just the black ink from the other side. Okay, so here is that cute little penguin. Oh my gosh, she is adorable. Okay, and then I think I'm done with my whiteout. Next up is I am going to use this and this to put my headers down on the side. Okay. So I'm just going to use this here to mark to do. And then I go down a ways. Actually, hang on. I need to draw this in. Pencil. Okay, I usually do a spot for 4 videos. But this week, I think I'm going to do a spot for 5. Just because I have a couple things that I need to, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I definitely have a couple things that I need to get in. How do I do this? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Okay. So I don't know what to do about the Coffee Monsters coat. I don't know if y'all saw, but I guess is not shipping to the US anymore. So I really don't know what to do because I use her monthly kits for each month. And I already have my first 6 weeks, my first 6 months. And I don't want to use 6 months and then not get to use it anymore. So I don't know what to do. I am at a loss for what to do. I know there's a ton of other like shops out there that I could totally use and totally would be great and wonderful. I like it all to be the same. And it's not going to be the same. And it's really going to bother me. Okay, so there's that. I do need to go ahead and get my... And see these. I love these from the Coffee Monsters Co. And you're telling me that I'm not going to be able to use them anymore? It's just frustrating. So because of that storm that came through, I don't know what all is actually going to happen this week. Like, I don't know what all we're going to have. For example, I know her swim is canceled. I don't know if she's going to have gymnastics on Tuesday. I don't know if we're going to have our trash and recycling on Tuesday because of this. So there's just a lot of unknowns. It depends on what happens tomorrow. Like, if it actually gets a little warm enough for any of this to melt, because it's pure ice. Like, all you have on the side of the road is ice. So, okay. That is what I have so far on my sidebar. I just need to find those headers, which I don't know where I have them. Oh, yes, I do. Just because I don't want to write on that material. So I don't know if I kept them in here, if I moved them. Oh, I did. Okay, these Mandy Land plans, I bought like this whole like pack from her years ago, and they have, it's like a monthly for each month, and they're great and they're wonderful, and I really did enjoy them. But there's this, oh no, not this month. I'm gonna have to look at that. But there's all these great like stickers. Like, here's a to-do. I don't know if I have like a, because these are for monthlies, so I don't know if it's gonna have like a this week or whatever to put down there. And I don't really know what to mark that with. What do you mark that with? Yeah, I don't think I have anything. Here's a full one. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have anything. Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. I have it to do, and then I have maybe somewhere else I have something I can use. I just apparently don't have it in here. Oh, you know what? I throw in random scripts at the beginning of this sometimes. I wish I had like a YouTube. That'd be perfect. But I don't. So I have a video live that I could totally use, which would be fine. It's just not a true description of what that is. Okay, here we go. Here's some more. This is another one of like my random, I didn't use it, it goes to the front. Look, there's a to-do I could have taken. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do, like, I can cut off the video part. Oh, look, it's already cut. Perfect. Okay, so I'm just gonna use these just because I don't want to write. Oh, that didn't work. I don't want to write. I haven't moved this over, and I don't think I will on this material, like I told you. I just don't want to. So I'm gonna put video here, and then to do here, and then voila, that whole sidebar is done. Okay, and then I can move into Monday. So Monday, like I said, school was canceled, so I do need to mark that. What else do I have? The 26th. So we have a bill due. We have our car insurance that comes out this day, right? Yes. Okay, so let me just go ahead and get all my bills. I have a bill due on the 27th as well. Okay, and then the 30th and the 1st. 30th is always our water. And the 1st is house. So, okay, so there is this. Now, on to Monday. I just need to mark that school was canceled. I kind of want to do... Hang on, I want this, and I want this. Okay. I'm just gonna add a little bit of like decor here. Okay, so I am, oh, son of a bitch. Biscuits. I am gonna move this, there we go, okay. I want to put this here. And then that means this will move here. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. And then this will go here in this corner. Oh, I love that. That looks super cute. Okay, so I have the two corners down. Okay. Just to add a little bit of something onto the page. And then what I'm going to do is I guess I need to get a permanent marker out. Because I am going to use some of these things to write on. That does not have my permanent marker. So I'm looking for my permanent marker. I got this one. It's a drawing pen. I think this one. This is not. So this is my Pilot Ultrafine Permanent pen. I really enjoyed it. I really like this one a lot. Okay, so I need no school. Oh yeah, no school. No school. My husband says he is still going to work, and I have asked him and begged him, please do not go, but he's not listening to me, so he said he has to, and I'm like, Chris, there's no way. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this here, and that is just to mark that we do not have school this day. And then I don't know what else I'm gonna do this day. I think I am gonna mark, I need to work on my slides. And I need to do my vocab cards. And the shout out that I did not send last week. Okay. So those are 3 things that I know I need to do for work specifically. So yeah, that is what I will put there. Okay, and then I'm going to go in and I'm going to mark in all my days for work. So I just mark this off by like literally just marking off the day. So everything I have for each day. And then this just blocks off my work. I like to see that visually. To me, it just helps to see what I have going on for work that day and when I don't. Oops, there we go. Okay, and then I'm going to attempt to put this in for like the 15th week in a row. We will see though. Okay. Actually, no, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. Okay, let's just slowly get to my stuff. So I need to pull out the dashboard planner because it has all of my plans for this week in it. Some plans aren't going to be like accurate because of the fact that, well, they can't be. So, okay, sorry, I could not get this divider in. Okay. If you want to see what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to put my bookmark into this next week. Okay, so this is the next week that we are using to plan. Okay, so I have, I think I have everything down for Monday that I need. Like I said, swim was canceled, so we don't have that. I do need to find a marker to use this week, and maybe I can use a Tombow. I kind of like that one. Do I have that marker? I do. Is it that one? 117? 177, I mean, yes. Okay. Okay, so I am just going to put a couple of slashes onto Monday. That's the main to-do list that I need to get done. And then this is just my social media stuff that I have planned. And then anything else that pops up, I will just write down below. Okay, sorry, I'm doing like a whole like writing it. I'm not gonna do my to-do list for work this week in my planner like I usually do. I'll just do those the day before, but I'm doing like the whole writing in my planner so you guys can see. Okay, so this day I said I had a bill due, and it was, what bill was it? What bill is this, y'all? Insurance. That's our insurance due. And then this day is phones. And then we also, I'm going to put it in, like I said, I don't know if it's actually going to happen, but I am going to put in that we have trash this day. But like I said, I don't know if it's real or not. So we'll do trash from the Coffee Monsters Co. I'm going to give it a little space. Okay. Okay, so trash / recycle. Okay, so trash recycling day this day. This day we have our groceries getting delivered because they weren't doing any deliveries today. They weren't doing any deliveries tomorrow. I don't know if they are on Tuesday or not. I think they're still waiting for the weather. But it's for sure coming Wednesday is what we were told. So we have our groceries coming Wednesday, which we have plenty. Like we have stuff to last these 2 days for sure. But we will definitely need it Wednesday because, yeah. So that is coming. You know what? I think I want to move that down. It's coming at 10, but I don't want to put it at that time. I want to put it here. Okay. Groceries delivered. I did that wrong. Ignore that. That was the earliest I could get it due to one of the items that we have in our thing. I guess they couldn't do that. I don't know. It wasn't anything weird either. Okay, so I do have PLC this week or this day. At least I think we will. I don't know. We weren't supposed to have one well, we were supposed to go in there and like talk to her real quick, and then that was it. But we ended up having like our whole PLC about our kids who were flagged. So this day I have PLC, so I'm going to mark it like we do have it, and we will see. Okay, if we have it, we have it. If we don't, that usually means we get extra planning time, which would be so nice. Okay, Tuesday we also have gymnastics. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to happen, but I'm going to go ahead and mark it like we do have it, and we will just see. Alright, so gymnastics is at a new time now, but I am going to mark it here still. Gymnastics. And this is at 4:30. Since I didn't mark it at the specific time that it is, I'm just going to put the time, like the time for it. Okay. Like I said, all I have is this, and then of course our grocery delivery. Thursday I have nothing right now, and then here I have water due. Sorry, I don't even know if you saw that. Water due, and then my husband's payday. Yay! Which means we'll be able to put another payment on our cruise. So here we go. I'm gonna move it down once. Okay. This is payday for my husband, which also means I might. Nah, I'm not going to. I did purchase Madison's. I was gonna wait till this payday, but I was like, you know what? No, because I kept getting screwed for the for Christmas gifts. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna order Valentine's Day gifts way ahead of time. She wanted K-pop Demon Hunter ones, but the ones that they have are way too expensive, y'all. Like, I'm having to pay an arm and a leg for these K-pop Demon Hunter ones for a card. So we're just gonna make our own. And I'm basically paying the same amount because she has 19 kids we have to give to. I would have had to buy 2 boxes of the K-pop Demon Hunter ones for a ridiculous amount that I was not willing to pay. And I am able to put more in them this way. I think I'm going to go ahead and do my greens on it every single day, just to have that done. But I'm able to do so much more this way. 2, 3. It just gives me a good break of like visual, what was planned, what wasn't planned for each day. Oh, I didn't do my Saturday thing. Okay, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Saturday we are possibly going and we're hopefully having our book club thing. So I need to put that in. Anyways, so like I was saying, we trying to think. Kind of want to do this. I'm just looking. Sorry. Okay, yeah, I kind of want to do this. Okay. But we are looking. What was I saying? I think it's going to be like here. Okay, so I'm going to mark these up here. There we go. That helps. Okay. There we go. Okay, so this is, I am going to use a little icon. I've had to like cancel this so many times. It's ridiculous. But it's okay. Okay, so we're going to do book club. Meetup. I messed that up, but that's okay. The only thing I don't love about this is how thick it is. I wish I could find a thinner one. Okay, so that is, I think, everything for this week. Yeah. Okay, let me zoom you out. Sorry, I zoomed you in, not out. Okay, I think that's everything. I might add, now that I look at it, it is kind of plain. She does have some of these florals, and maybe I'll add like a floral here to get a little bit more spice. Yeah, that's cute. And then I might add a little something over here too, like maybe this. Oh, that's cute. Okay, just to give it a little bit more oomph. And I have nothing here. I wish I had a smaller floral, but she doesn't. These are really big. And she doesn't really have anything on the other pages. And she's got this one. So maybe I can just do this like that way in case something does get brought up that morning, I can stick it in the top. Okay. That is everything, guys. That is this week in full. I really like how this came together. And I still have a ton of this kit that I can use for a future one if I need to. So I'm really, really happy with this. And I think this turned out really good. Oh, I am going to put it back here, actually. I'll just switch out with the old and with the new. So I really do love how this came together. And I think this is going to be great for this week. So yeah. Excuse me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in my next one, whatever that is.